Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. So for weeks, all we have heard is coronavirus, coronavirus, coronavirus. Is it just me, or has this week got a subtle mix of the new term COVID-19? It is almost like a new label has just been put on this coronavirus to funk it up or keep a new trend for the constant news updates perhaps. But nevertheless, it still appears to be a serious matter. Coronavirus has now spread around the world. Northern Italy appears to be the catalyst of the coronavirus in Europe, and now cases have been mentioned in South America. Coronavirus is now in every continent on Earth except Antarctica. For now anyway. The World Health Organization has not fully declared a pandemic on the coronavirus as of yet. However, in the recent news this week, they are treating it with almost certainty that this is going to get worse before it gets better. My eyebrows were raised when I heard them speak of the P word. I was like, this is really getting serious now. But part of the reason why they are not declaring a full pandemic yet is because it will create mass panic. Now, with over 7 billion people around the planet, governments wouldn't cope with such a large-scale panic. Already, we have seen panic buying in the countries now affected, plus the strain on the national defence, the health services, etc. This would be catastrophic. There is no doubt that caution is still being asserted, and it is undoubtedly to keep a civilised level of control. Another reason, probably the most important one, is the financial impact that this virus is causing. The Chinese economy is struggling the most due to it stemming from China. Now, my last video spoke of the billions of dollars already lost in the Chinese economy. Now with the virus spread and having the same biblical impact on the economies of these other countries, the financial loss in the market so far is closely reaching an accumulation of $2 trillion. If this is the impact over several weeks, then what will be happening if this is ongoing over the course of several months or longer even? Although there have been cases in the UK, none so far have registered in Scotland. No doubt it will eventually land here in my homeland, but I have to say the UK seems relaxed about it. The UK is well prepared and ready to deal with the coronavirus as we have been witnessing on TV, but the advice still given to those who may have flu-like symptoms after returning from infected countries such as Italy or China is to self-quarantine at home. I suppose the real panic and bug-out time will be when we see police or military coming to take the infected citizens away for quarantine. I think it is also another good tactic to keep the population at ease and to avoid the mass panic that would quickly erupt otherwise. On the other hand, the UK and the USA seems to have taken the relaxed approach, and I do believe this is primarily to do with the financial impact. Time will tell if they were correct in their approach or whether they were wrong. And by being wrong, we are talking about a pandemic because they never took the serious precautions such as China. Speaking of the measures taken by authorities in China and Italy, and now in the Canary Islands, a very popular holiday destination for UK citizens, it appears to show that they are taking the coronavirus much more seriously than the SARS virus or even the swine flu, which also stemmed from China several years ago. Perhaps this is the big indicator for why we should be preparing now, rather than waiting to join those on the panic buy days when it will be too late for us. I have personally seen the impact of the coronavirus at my own place of work, and there is a chance it could get worse. Like other companies, my company is also taking measures as a business to not permit visitors who have travelled from infected countries until they have been in our country for more than 3 weeks and have no symptoms. They have also to sign a declaration form at the reception to state that they are symptom-free and have had minimum risk to infection. One of the products that is also made in China are low in stock for the first time ever, and new stock is not forecast to be available until mid-April. This is obviously costing the company a lot of money. And then just yesterday I was speaking to one of my colleagues who has booked up for Tenerife. As we know, the Canary Island has a full hotel in quarantine due to the coronavirus. My colleague advised she's still planning to go, and good luck to her. Let's hope she doesn't bring it back with her. At this point, I do believe we should remain calm but very vigilant. Coronavirus should be taken seriously until we know more. Regardless of whether we believe it's another overreaction, or whether it's even a bioweapon used against China particularly, or for any other reason, this virus is new. It has cost hundreds of lives so far, and has spread across the world in a matter of weeks. It's best to be safe than sorry, and it's best to prepare now before it's too late. Stay safe, and stay tuned for my upcoming videos. Hit the subscribe button and bell icon to be notified when I post all my videos.